Hi, this is Tarot Off the Cuff, and my name is Kevin Quigley. Janis Garan comes to the tarot from a career in information technology. She believes in personal empowerment and clear vision. She also is the creator of the Tarot Salon Detroit, which gives tarot readers a venue to come together, share their skills and stories, in addition to giving her an excuse to bake lots of cookies for large groups of people.
Well, hi there, friends. This is Janis Garan with Tarot Off the Cuff. Today I am dressed more casually because I plan on breaking the rules here. Don't tell anybody. So, as you know, this is supposed to be off the cuff, and it will be because I do not have what I'm going to say planned out. However, I have some cards already out, and it's for a reason. First of all, let's talk about the deck that I'm going to be using, the Universal Tarot Professional Edition by Roberto De Angelis. I love this deck. First of all, it's huge. Look how big this thing is. You'll see the cards in a minute. So I love all sizes of decks. I have a tiny tarot, I have regular tarots, I have mini tarots and tins, and I have a big tarot, and I love it. One of the reasons I'm using this deck is because to me, the pictures are so clear, meaning to see what they mean. So when you look at them, you're like, oh yeah, that guy's feeling this way, that person's doing this thing, and that's exactly what that means. And I love decks like that. It requires interpretation on my part, but not too much. The cards I'm going to be using today are the court cards, just a couple court cards. We only have 10 minutes, but I wanted to show you something casual and fun to do with the tarot that may help you be a better reader, may bring out insights that you have not thought of before, and will help you be more go with the flow. So let's move forward. Let's pick these two cards. So 16 cards that are court cards, people cards in the tarot. And when I first started, I had trouble understanding like who they were. So one way to do that is to know what the elements are. I talked about that in another tarot off the cuff. One way to go about that is by playing with the cards or getting a deck that when you look at that person, you kind of have a feeling for who they are, what they're like, what they might say, what they might do. So one exercise you can do to learn the court cards better is to pull out two cards at random. I mean, these I picked on purpose, but what I'm going to be saying next is totally random. To look at them together and have a conversation, right? So here we have a woman who looks very loving. I realize it's the Queen of Pentacles. Usually a very loving woman or emotional woman would be Queen of Cups. They're actually both very beautiful and loving. She looks like she's really taking tender care of that pentacle. Here, if we had her having a conversation with this guy, I could see her being like, oh, sweetie, how are you feeling today? How are you doing? What do you have there? Oh, look, you have a little fish in a cup. Tell me how you caught that fish. So a very loving conversation and a little kid answering back like, oh, I did this, I did that, and here's how I caught my fish, right? It gives you a little insight into the personalities of these people. If I pick this card, and again, I have all my 16 cards out, so not totally at random, but the best way to practice would be at random. Here I have an older male, a knight in the deck, Knight of Cups, same suit as this kid, what do they call it in this deck? The Knave of Cups, which would be the Page of Cups, if you're familiar with that terminology. What kind of conversation would they have? Maybe these two are brothers. Maybe, so yeah, pick a scenario, right? Look at the cards, have them talk to each other. Hey there, kid, what do you got? Oh, I have a fish in a cup. Oh, that's fantastic. How'd you get it? Well, I found it on the beach that I'm standing on. Oh, well, do you know how to swim? No, Mommy won't let me swim yet. Well, you know what? I am a very good swimmer, and if your mom says it's okay, said the mom, check with your mom first, right? If your mom says it's okay, I'd love to teach you how to swim. Oh, fantastic. Because we both love water, because we're we're the cups, and it's the element of water. So here we have somebody who wants to mentor somebody little to be more like them. I'm more accomplished. I'd like to help you. Fantastic. This is a good learner. Can't wait to learn. So excited. One other way is to, okay, let's pull this guy. So we had this woman. Maybe, we didn't, but same difference. She may be looking at her offspring, just like her, little cups. This is the woman I had before, but they're both looking lovingly toward that child, right? Assuming that's a child. Doesn't look so much like a child in this deck, but in other decks, it looks much more like a kid, right? So what if now we have this guy, holy hoo-ha, right? The king of wands, the king of batons. So baton. Here, he's looking at this child, thinking, oh my God, like, is this kid ever gonna amount to much? There he is, a little fish in a cup. When's he gonna learn jousting? Is he ever gonna be a good knight? Is he ever gonna be able to go on a crusade or a whatever, an errand for me, right? Not so sure. So he may not get this kid yet, or may have certain hopes and dreams that he's hoping this little child in his little poofy pants is going to be able to live up to. So you can have a dialogue amongst them. You can have conversation. You can ask yourself, what is the difference between these personalities? Could they ever see eye to eye? In an actual reading, you could look down, and if a court card, a people card pops up to you, you might ask, what do I know about that person? What are they looking at? What are they gazing at? They may be gazing at something completely different. He might be gazing at the Ace of Pentacles, for example, that hand coming out of a cloud with a pentacle, a coin in it. And you might think, oh my gosh, here's somebody who is motivated to move forward and take that coin out of that hand. We have somebody who's going to grasp for the brass ring, who has their eye on something, maybe new money, new business venture, new, project, raring to go. If you notice those things, say those things in the reading. And honestly, the more you can learn about these different personalities, what's the difference between this king versus, do I have any other kings around me? I have to, they're here somewhere. And this guy, both kings, they look different, right? And they are different. And the more you know about the King of Wands, the fiery king, versus the King of Cups, the watery, emotional king, perhaps, the more you will, and the more you can associate them with people in your life. Man, every time I think about this guy, I think of my boss, the owner of the company, the one who has their eye on the prize, the one who's making sure everybody's doing their work. This is not an absentee boss. This is somebody who's watching you. This helps you understand. So every time I see the King of Wands, I think of my boss. I think of people who act in this way. It helps you be a better reader. Sometimes, where did it go? Sometimes we have people of the same rank. I'm going to pull two knights here, and they may be facing in different directions. Sometimes you will notice the people cards, as I said, and how they're interacting. Are they looking at each other? Are they on the same page? Are they looking at something else? what are they going for? What are they handing the loving cup to? These two people don't seem to be on the same page at all, even though they're knights. They may be in the same battle. This guy is going to battle, like if they're in the midst of battle, this guy's off for the next, as people are falling left and right, he's on to the next people who are standing up so he can slay them. This guy may be looking backwards or maybe thinking, but we have wounded, I need to go help them. So, have conversations with the people. Look at which ways they're facing. Are they facing toward the past? Are they facing toward other cards? Is he looking at a damsel in distress? She doesn't look like she's in distress, but I need to go save the women. I need to go save the children. How can I help out? I need to go get, protect our treasury. I need to go defend that. Where are they going? What are they looking at? How are they acting? What do you know about that person from an elemental perspective? What do you know about that person based on people in your life? And that is a way to have fun with the tarot, a way to learn with the tarot, a way to grow your knowledge of the tarot, and to be a better reader. So, this is Janis Garan signing off with Tarot Off the Cuff. Thank you for being here with me today. Tarot on, everybody, and bye for now.
Hi, thanks for watching. This is Kevin Quigley with Tarot Off the Cuff. If you can take a second, click the subscribe button down below. That'll let you know when a new video is posted and you might want to jump over and watch it. If you hit the thumbs up for the videos that you really like, that will help spread the word so new people will find Tarot Off the Cuff in their feed, and that helps the channel grow. That would be great. And if you got a question or a comment, positive or negative, whether you agree or disagree, or if you want to add information or your own take on a particular card or a particular topic, put a comment down below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks so much.